Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mike. Thanks for jumping on here with me this morning. Hey, we're in the middle of our 100-day challenge. And with less than 100 days left in this year, we're identifying habits that will lead us down the path towards the life that we envision for ourselves and those that we care about. And today I have a question for you. If we believe in what James Clear says in his book, Atomic Habits, that if you change your habits, you change your life. If we believe that, if we accept it, and I guess if we can identify the habits that we know would empower us towards that life, then why wouldn't we adopt those habits? Have you ever wondered that? I know what I should do, but I don't seem to be able to get myself to do it. If I did, I know it would be good for me, but I don't seem to be able to do it, or I don't seem to be able to stick with it consistently. Doesn't that sound a tad illogical? Well, if you've ever felt that way, and I know I have, if you've ever felt that way, here's what's going on. You're scared. You're scared. You're scared that things will actually change. And as humans, we tend to resist change. We don't really like change that much. You've gotten comfortable. Even though they may not be empowering, it may not be getting you down the road to the life that you would like to lead. Even though that, we've gotten comfortable in our current habits and routines. It's not that we lack them and we're trying to establish them. No, you have habits and routines right now. Right now. They're just not working very well for you. And you don't want to change them. You want to stay in that comfort zone. You would like things to change. You would like to lose weight, feel better, make more money, break an addiction. You would like that, but watch. But staying in your comfort zone is more important than those things. That's what's going on. And if you want to debate that fact, I'll be glad to debate it with you. Just come see me. But then you have to tell me what else it is. Because if you know of habits that if you establish them, they would be good for you. They would help you towards the life that you want to lead. If you know that, then why aren't you doing it? Well, the reason why you're doing it, and a lot of you want to call yourselves names. Well, I'm just lazy. I'm just not motivated. That's not true. Here's what's true. Even though it might not have been what you would have dreamed for yourself, or it might not be what you want to admit to yourself today, you have found ways of getting comfortable in your current life. And you're scared of giving that up. You're scared of becoming uncomfortable. You're scared of change. You're scared that some of the relationships in your life might change, and you don't want them to, even though they might not be empowering you. You're scared that other people's opinion of you is going to change. And I would say, you're probably right. It probably is going to change, and why do you care? Why do you care what other people's opinion of you is? Why do you care so much? How do you break free of all that? How do you break free of that comfort zone so you can go on to lead the life that you want to lead? How do you do that? Well, you probably don't. You probably don't. The sad truth of it is that the average person, and by definition, that's most of us, the average, the mediocre, the median, they're not going to do that. It's too hard. While they can dream and wish and say they want things, they're just unwilling to go through the discomfort of the change. So the sad truth of it is, while we're talking about it right now, I have the full realization that almost nobody is going to change. I'm hoping somebody does. And that makes the whole effort worth it to me. That somebody within the sound of my voice this resonates with, and they go, no, I get how hard it is, and it's going to be brutal, and it's going to be really uncomfortable, and I'm not going to like it, and I'm going to do it anyway. Because what I want is more important than how I feel. One person. I'm looking for that one person. How do you know I'm right about this? Well, look around you. Have you ever dealt with somebody, maybe yourself, maybe other people, that have some type of an addiction? What are the big four? Drugs, alcohol, gambling, pornography. It could be some type of food addictions. Did they suffer from a lack of information? Does the alcoholic not know that being an alcoholic, that drinking all that alcohol is bad for them, and it's keeping them from leading a life where that is more fulfilling? The drug addict, do they not know this? The gambler, the person that's addicted to pornography, the person who can't control their eating habits, it's out of control and running their life, and their health continues to deteriorate. Did they suffer from a lack of information? No, none of these things are logical. They didn't wish it for themselves. When they were little kids, they weren't saying, gosh, when I grow up, I hope I grow up to become an alcoholic, or a big fat slob that can't control my eating habits, or any of these negative things, right? Nobody wished it for themselves. Nobody doesn't have the information to know that if they started changing these patterns, these habits that they've become addicted to, that they would lead a more fulfilling life. They all know this. It's very logical and apparent to any of us, right? But they still do it anyhow. And when will they stop? They probably won't until they've ruined everything and everyone around them. Until it's a barren wasteland around them. They've gotten to ground zero. And almost everything that people that study this say is, until the addict gets to zero, they have nothing left. They have no relationships. They have no future. They have ruined everything in their life. Nothing will change. You're not going to talk them out of it. I'm not going to talk you into adopting habits that would be empowering to you. I'm not going to do that. I know I'm not going to do it. And I can use all the logic in the world in you. And inside you, you're going, yeah, but that would be really uncomfortable for me. I'm like, I know, but when you got on the other side of that, look where your life would be. And you go, yeah, I know, but I've learned how to be comfortable right now, though it's not what I dream of, and that's where I'm going to stay because that change is too hard. It's too uncomfortable. I just can't do that. I know. All of us sound a little bit like the addict, don't we? How do you break free of all that? You probably don't. You probably won't. You probably don't have the inner drive and determination and fierceness that's going to be required. What I'm doing right now is, over the next 100 days, I'm trying to find that rare person that does. And they want to change their life. And they're willing to change their habits to do it. And they know how uncomfortable it's going to be. And damn it, I'm going to do it anyhow. Because what I want is more important than how I feel. And if you're that person, I just want you to say that to yourself about 100 times a day. What I want is more important than how I feel at any given moment. And whatever it is you're trying to change in your life, that's how you change it. If you're trying to lose weight, what I want is more important than how I feel. If you're trying to change your business, yeah, you're going to have to do a lot of uncomfortable things. Of course you are. And you know that. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm just telling you something you don't want to hear. What I want in my life for me and for the people I care about is more important than how I feel. And when you adopt that mindset, you will go out and make it happen for yourself today.